Hey everyone, Sean Savin Moo, and as you can see in that thumbnail, once we got that weight shift and we've loaded the ground, how much do we turn the hips by? We've heard a lot of angles and, focusing on turning those hips. Well, you're gonna be amazed to understand that's not really your job. What your job is to stay on a specific task that's going to allow you to turn the hips the right amount so that you can deliver the goods into the direction of the target. Stay tuned because this is really important information. It's going to stop you from chasing your tail. And of course, before we continue, we'd love for you to join the channel. Please subscribe.
Leave a comment or question down below and give us a thumbs up.
And also hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos.
First things first, if you're not lined up properly, then turning the hips the right amount is going to be really, really difficult to do. So I'm choosing a little divot here in front of the ball. Take advantage of the divots on the tee box. I've got a little leafy tree in the distance that I'm going for, and I'm going to start my ball to the left edge of this little divot and fade it back to the right side of that leafy tree. So that's what I'm trying to do, and that opens up the green for me because it's a short par 5 that I love to get into. Now, if your alignment is off, so let's say I wanted to go to the left of this tee marker here, okay? And I'm lined up on the tee marker. Well, how in the world am I going to get to the left of that? I actually have to go backwards. And that's very, very problematic because I won't get to engage the kinetic chain properly. So once I'm set up, if I'm lined up too far to the right and I got to go to the left, notice how I'm going backwards. I have to find a way to move in that direction. So that's why many of you have a hard time with the weight shift because of improper alignment. And if I'm lined up a little bit too far to the left and I have to reroute now, my hips are actually too open for the shot. And that's why what's really important is when you're delivering your shots to the target, if you're thinking about turning the hips instead of delivering to your target, well, you can easily overdo that and just yank it into the trees on the left or overcut it to the right. Now you'll see some video footage here of Moo, Sav, and I throwing the golf club. This drill is really, really good for that. So go to my videos, go throwing the club, Sean Clement, and watch all the videos about throwing the club. Make sure you're in a safe place. Make sure you're using steel shafted clubs when you do, and go with the way I'm showing you in the videos because the clubs are going to go a little sideways at first, but it's a very, very important drill for you to do. And then you realize that when you throw the club in a very specific direction, that weight shift will be on point and the amount of hip clearance will be on point. So let's have a look at that right now. Going that way, playing my little fade. And so what I'm doing, there's two ways that I can focus on this. When you see those videos on throwing the club, I'm actually sending the tip of the tee in the direction I want the ball to go. So I see the tee, and I'm sending the tip of the tee into the direction I want the ball to go. On our premium channel, we have a whole series called the Kinetic Chain Engagement Series or Facilitation Series. Kinetic chain is what you get when you're throwing stuff or slinging stuff. So if you'll see, I'll show you a real neat drill with Moo that he loves that'll really help you clear the hips the right amount as well. So if I take the tip of this tee and I send it in that direction, get out there. So I'm visualizing that tee tumbling in the air toward the left edge of that leafy tree. look where I am. Everything is cleared beautifully in the direction of that target. So when I have the ball on the tee here, I'm predicting that the tip of the tee is in the way of that action. So if I throw the club in that direction without letting go, see how my hips are clearing the same way, because I'm throwing the club through that intermediate point and toward that leafy tree. So here it is. I'm taking the tip of the tee and sending it in that direction very easily, not with strain. Here we go. And that's perfect. Right there, right center of the fairway, exactly where I want that to be. All right, so let's see Sav. What a shot, Savannah. Perfect power fade down the center of the fairway. Gorgeous. So this is a gorgeous 500-yard par 5. Moo has really been enjoying this one because it suits his eye, and he's been coming in with little wedges. So much fun to watch this man swing now. Wow.
That was crushed.
That was absolutely crushed. Oh, look out, gopher! There's a gopher coming out there, and he almost got hit. Very cool, man. That was a really good swing.
Yeah.
That was a really good swing. So moves down just toward the cart path down the left-hand side, the right-hand side as a lefty, but that was absolutely plastered. So think about how you're going to deliver towards your target to get the right amount of that hip clearance. Don't be thinking how many angles. Don't be thinking about turning the hips. You were already Pinocchio without the strings. Man, that's a nice Pinocchio, right? So we hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next week. Stay with us.